3, 2, 1. Hello everybody, this is Moshe on me, and today I have the opportunity to interview to my friend Tina Milano.
Hello.
Thank you for staying here today.
Thanks to you.
I want to present that Tina is manager of Xenios USA in Europe, and he is a person that work with people in a lot of countries, and for me it's a big opportunity get the chance to interview you and that know you more and explain what is work you work on, maybe talk more about you. Tina, tell us a bit about your story. Who is Tina Milano?
So I work right now in Xenios USA in Italy. I work in the sales office, and so every day I'm there helping clients. I speak English, Italian, and Spanish, and that's where I'm at right now.
I know you have an incredible resume, and we will take the interview just to tell you. Could you summarize it a bit?
Yes, I am a psychologist. I studied psychology. So in the university, I studied Spanish and psychology, and I got my master's degree in psych, and I love it. I love psychology. I love studying people. I love speaking with people and working with people. And so when I decided to move into sales, I thought it would be the perfect opportunity because I could work with people, and, you know, a sale is psychological from the beginning.
I know that you can speak perfectly in three language. I think maybe that interview we can do in Spanish. But I want to ask you, what is your language favorite to communicate?
Well, I think English is my favorite because I can use it with the most amount of people. Spanish is a close second because also a lot of people speak Spanish. Italian is a bit more limited to Italy, so I think I favor English.
Tina, what has led you to want to be in Xenios USA and not another brand?
The reason that I really, really like the company that I work for is because in a lot of companies, the bosses are passionate about their product, they're passionate about their work. In my company, my boss is super passionate about his work and super passionate about the quality. And he found a group of people that they're all passionate about the quality. So from the minute the order arrives to the minute the order leaves, everyone cares a lot. And for me, that's everything, because I could do my best all I want, but if I don't have my team to make it happen, then I'm wasting my time.
Tina, are you this weekend in Spain to visit the Winter Games?
Yes.
I want to ask you about the CrossFit. What is the vision of the brand about CrossFit and the competition?
Well, this weekend I came to take a look to see how the new event will go, because it's interesting, it's new, and it shows that CrossFit is still growing, still changing. Yeah. And so by seeing this event, it's always an opportunity for us to have a new project and to be ever more present in Spain, because we love Spain. Yeah. And so we really want to grow here. And so I'm hoping that this could be a good opportunity.
Tina, what should good box have? What is your favorite?
I think a good box needs to have a great business plan.
Oh.
And yeah, I think a great box has owners that thought about every part of the process, from the business plan, so to the budget, to the customer service, to client satisfaction and client retention. You can tell immediately in a box, because I think that the boxes that are planned the best are the ones that create the most community, and that the members are closest and they go to the box not just to train but to see their friends, and I think that's the best box.
Wow. So it's a nice concept, because maybe a lot of people begin the project without a plan.
Yes. Yes.
Maybe they can listen a person that works with a lot and can see different.
Yes, definitely.
Tina, what is your favorite box? Because I know that you work with a lot around the world, and I need that you say one or two or three.
I don't know if I have a favorite. I can say that I can't say I have a favorite, because I compromise my position.
Okay. Next question. Tina, with what this is a difficult question.
Okay.
With what countries you do not like to do business, or you have not have good experience?
I can say honestly that there is not a country that I don't like working with. In fact, it fascinates me every day how not just CrossFit, but fitness in general brings so many countries together, in the sense that a client that writes to me from Germany, or a client that writes to me from Kuwait, they have the same needs, they have the same desires, they have the same goals. And to me, that's incredible. And so there's no one that I don't like working with.
Yeah, Kuwaiti people is different with the business. Kuwaiti people are different with business.
Exactly. It is true that the different countries means different ways of working, in the sense, yes, Kuwait people are super formal, maybe even in Germany very formal, and so you have to adapt. But I love that, because I love understanding people, and I love meeting them at their level.
Yeah. With questions. That is a good question. How has the focus of brand advertising changed with social networks?
Social networks are changing brand advertising and marketing in a huge way, in a very important way, because now the brand, before it used to be in the hands of the brand decided what to do. But now if Xenios USA does a post, okay, on Instagram, okay. But if someone, for example, really admires Pedro Vivar and in the background sees an Xenios disc, that could change. And this is changing for better or for worse. In the background, they might see another brand. And so it makes brands much more attentive to the changes, what people like, what people follow, who people follow, and why. So always studying the new trends and staying up to date with the social media trends and how to market, because also how to market. And it's not just product placement. Maybe it's also doing a review. Maybe it's writing an article. It's complex.
Whoa. Tina, do you do some kind of meditation or routine to be prepared in your day-to-day?
I should start. This question makes me realize I should start. No, I start my day with a hot cup of tea. And I have to say, I'm more of an evening person. In the morning, I'm not available until like 9 o'clock, and then I start to be present. In the evening, when I come back, I like to have a nice workout, and afterwards do like a nice stretching and meditating and relax myself in that way.
Nice. I know you travel a lot. What countries do you recommend us?
I'm biased because I have to say that I love Italy. I think the food is amazing. I think I love the people, and the country is beautiful.
Yeah.
The country is beautiful. Obviously, I can't recommend Spain because I'm here right now. Obviously, I love Spain as well.
Yeah, you traveled Vigo, Barcelona, Madrid, Valencia,
Toledo, Salamanca. I love Spain because even here you eat good, happy people, and what more do you want?
And you have a house in Madrid.
Oh yes, and my parents. Yes, I have my parents here.
And I want that you talk about your parents because you have an Italy dad.
Yes.
And a Puerto Rico mom.
Yes.
And you are from New York.
Yeah.
And this is fascinating mix. And,
yeah.
Wow. What origin of you is more Tina?
That's a great question. I think that I grew up a little bit closer to my Italian side of the family. I think also for the fact that a lot of my Italian family is in New York and a lot of my Puerto Rican family is still in Puerto Rico. I think that also just my personality, the way I am, I think I've always been a little bit more Italian than Puerto Rican. I wish I could dance like Puerto Ricans. But no.
I talked with you before the interview about the present, future, and we think similar because we think that people, the most people, lives in present, but thinking in weekend party maybe.
Right.
And this may be an Spanish mentality.
Right.
Maybe Latin, no? You know.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
But when you have the opportunity to travel, you know different minds, different people, and you can select what kind of life you want to live.
Right.
And it's funny because you have the same ways that we go because you have a Latin dad, Latin mother.
Right.
Because ambos,
right.
Both are from
Latin
countries, and you choose another kind of mind.
Yeah. I think in general there's a big stereotype about even in Italy or in Puerto Rico that things can always be done tomorrow. I think being born in New York, it doesn't exist. Tomorrow doesn't exist. It's now, right now, when I want it, how I want it, and I wanted it yesterday. So it's a completely different mentality.
Yeah, maybe it's closer that the mind that you learn with psychology.
Yes. I think that the culture in which you are raised definitely influences you the most. And I think that's been my biggest challenge moving to Italy, is getting used to that cultural change, because I'm so used to having everything accurate and when I want it. And in Italy, I have to slow down. The life is slower in Italy. I had to get used to it.
Tina, we know that you travel a lot, but it's difficult to manage the personal life with this kind of life.
Yes and no. I think yes, because more time away always means less time with the people that you really care about. I also think no, because if you like to travel, you need to travel, because if not, after a while you will feel depressed in a way, and then you in your personal life it's hard to move forward and to be really productive when you don't feel satisfied.
Tina, who is a monster for you?
A monster for me is anyone that likes to put other people down to get to the top. I think if you want to get to the top and be successful, you can do it by focusing on you.
Oh.
And without needing to hurt other people, betray other people, lie to other people, or make them feel less important.
In Spanish, we use monster, who are people that you can admire. Yeah, but the monster,
really?
For example, that basketball player is a monster, for example.
Oh, really? So it's like a good thing.
Yeah, but it's a bad thing. But
it's a bad thing, but a good thing.
Yeah, but that is it depends on the context.
Oh,
No, maybe in the context is the correct answer. But I want that you say who I admire, please. No, but it's funny because you're from USA, that I study it's a different culture. It's nice.
Okay, who I admire?
Yeah.
Is anyone that tries to do better every day. I have a lot of people in my life that aren't perfect, but every day they try their best and they try to do better than yesterday. And for me, that's amazing, because you think, well, why do I have to do better than yesterday? Yesterday was great, but it keeps you motivated, it keeps you moving forward, and I really admire people that don't let age or physical or anything stop them. They have no limit. They want to keep going forward, keep learning, and keep getting better.
Nice. Oh, very nice.
Thanks.
I share the same way. I want to know who are your influence about your mind. What kind of books? What kind of person inspired Tina?
With my psychology background, I think what inspires me the most and what gives me the most ideas, or books even, or anything that stimulates me mentally, whether it challenges my point of view, whether it enlarges my point of view, anything that is mentally stimulating, or anyone who is mentally stimulating.
What books are essential for Tina?
What books are, sorry?
Essential.
Essential. I love psychological thrillers. So a book that, I love books that don't have the ending, for example, or like the happy ending. I like books that leave you thinking and you don't know what happened. I like to always wonder and create it myself.
Can you name some books?
I think one of my favorite with no ending is The Lovely Bones.
Lovely Bones?
Yeah. Yes, it's obviously American.
Huh?
Also I just forgot the name.
Don't worry.
No. I can't remember the name. But I also like other, even like, they're called like a self-help book, like, I was reading, on the one that I read on the plane today was, I can't remember if you suggested it to me or not, but it was, The Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
Oh, Mark Manson.
Yeah. Yeah, I was reading that on the plane on the way here.
Wow, it's one of my favorite books.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Recommended me one friend called Alberto the Macro Wizard.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. So expensive. Alberto has a friend called Andy Morgan.
Okay.
That know Mark Manson.
Oh, okay.
And he asked him that if want that every page once put on Instagram, you know, and maybe you read that book and think, wow, this is nice. Oh, and another page is, this is better, don't you know? And it's fun. I love the mind of the people that can make make sense.
Yeah, definitely.
Whoa.
Definitely.
Tina, maybe the interview is so deep, and I want to get that and ask you if you could make people understand a message or a concept. That concept would be.
I think a message I would want other people to understand is that empathy or understanding how other people feel is so important. I think we live in a world that's really focused on ourselves, and to a certain point, I think absolutely, but I think also it's important to understand how what we do, what we say, our decisions, how they can affect other people for the better or for the worse. I think we often put ourselves first, which is absolutely important and we need to, but I think it's also just as important to understand how other people feel.
It's nice. Very nice. I want to respect your time. I know that you're so busy, because tomorrow is a big day. I want to know what project do you have in your hands? How do you wish Tina in 5 years?
Tina in 5 years?
Difficult.
Yes, it's difficult because the Tina that I want to see in 5 years will be much more confident. Will be even more open than I am now, because now I feel very open to trying new things. I tried the CrossFit course with you today. Today
it was the first day in Tina.
Yes.
Wow.
And so,
thank you.
Thank you. And so I want to keep being like this. I want to try even more things, and I want to be super confident in every aspect. That would be my biggest plan. For sure.
What advice would you give yourself, but it's hard for you to listen?
My advice that is hard to listen to is to trust myself.
Wow.
I think a lot of times we hear a voice in our head, or we have a feeling, and we say, No, or we don't want to hear it, or we don't want to listen. I think before you can trust other people, you need to trust yourself. You need to absolutely be sure of yourself. And that's really hard for me to do often.
And to finish the interview, Tina, I want to know, what advice would you give to the 20 years old Tina?
To stop stressing so much, stop worrying so much. Worrying to a certain point is good because it keeps you on your toes. It keeps you motivated.
Yeah. Keep moving forward.
Yeah. The other half of the time, though, some things you don't need to worry about.
Yeah.
Some things you need to trust yourself.
Yeah. Control stress.
Yeah. Trust yourself and stress less. Definitely.
I appreciate this time with you, Tina. I think that was a big opportunity to show the people who work a big mind for a big company. And I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you and good luck.
Thanks.